G'day folks, it's Laura here, and today I'm going to do a wandering pour with a combination of mostly yellow and gold colours but with a trace of violet or purple. So the colours that I'm working with today include amethyst, jaune brilliant, yellow orange, Turner's yellow, Naples yellow hue, pale gold and titanium white. Now I'm going to be using my standard pouring medium for this, but I have actually thickened this up for this straight pour because all of my colours are Jo Sonja and they are a little bit more fluid, less viscous than the Pebeo paints. So I've thickened this version of my standard pouring medium up with a little bit more neutral base, which tends to be the thickest component of this particular pouring medium. I also have a slightly different amount of some of these colours because I'd like a slightly different combination in the finished painting. So I have a lot less of the amethyst and the yellow orange and a lot more of the Turner's yellow, Naples yellow hue and gold. I'm going to add pouring medium roughly in the same proportion as I added the paint itself. Now with the gold, I'm actually adding less pouring medium than the proportion might otherwise suggest, because the pale gold in Jo Sonja's paints does tend to be quite fluid and very translucent. So I want a little bit more of that actual pigment, or the mica that's in that pigment, to be there in the ratio. So it's time to layer my cup now, but with this straight pour or the wandering pour, I'm not going to be using cell activator in this mix. So I am just going to be using these colors as they stand, and I don't know whether you can see in the video or not, but I do have different volumes in these different cups, and so I am going to be using them at slightly different rates. But I do like to usually start with iridescent, fluorescent or metallic colors, because they do tend to be more translucent and quite often they tend to sink to the bottom of the painting. So I want to give them every opportunity to actually come to the surface by layering them on the bottom and throughout the cup. Now I've already prepared my canvas. This is the front of the canvas, this is the back of the canvas. I've added painter's tape as well as giant push pins. So now it's time to do the straight pour. And I'm just going to turn this actually this way, so I've got some layers potentially to come out. Turn this on a slight angle and see how we go. Now I'm just going to get the rest out of what's in the actual cup and cover the edges and the corners. This paint is quite a lot thicker than I'm used to working with, so it's taking rather a lot longer to do this step. Now I'm going to just make sure the paint is fairly well centered and possibly pull some of this purple down in this direction just a little bit, because I quite like this section here, and then I might spin it out. Okay, let's see how we go with spinning it. So at the moment I'm liking most of it except for this large patch just here, so I'm going to try and remove that a little bit. So just covering those corners that didn't quite get fully covered. Okay, I think this one is just about done. I'll just take off the excess paint.